Hello, everyone, and peace of the Lord to all of you. Today, our topic is about cult and what cult leaders they share. In the same time, we are going to examine if uh, Muhammad, peace upon him, he was a cult leader or he was really a prophet. Now, my Skype is already open, and any Muslim can call me immediately to share with us in this topic, and he's more than welcome. Cult leaders. You know, uh, if you search in the internet, you will find many famous names in the West or in the East, and they have a special kind of a charisma, because in order to be a leader anyway, you have to be able to control people around you, and that's why you are called a leader. Otherwise, I mean, why people even will listen to you? So you have to be special somehow, special in intelligence, special in the way you talk, especially in the way you convince. Otherwise, nobody will listen, and let us say nobody can fall into your trap. Those who do a scam business, they are very special too, because in order to scam you, he have to be able to make you believe that he is genuine. So the key point of making somebody believe in a cult leader is you know to be convincing that he is not a cult leader or he is not a scammer. People send me messages, I don't know even why. If you don't answer them, they get upset. If you are a Christian, don't call me. As simple as that. My Skype, guys, is open for Muslims. Please don't text me, don't say hi, don't say hello, unless it is something really important, you need a help, special help, not something I can answer you in the text. There is a person whose name David Korsh, and this person is very famous in the state as a cult leader. And I noticed that all those cult leaders, they share one thing. They are the center. They want to take and have some privilege between their followers, which means he don't treat himself equal to the people who he claimed that he is their leader. He don't claim to be their servant, or maybe he claimed, but yet his action is different from what he claimed. And always the privilege they have is either about sex and money and power, or it can be about sex and money to come. And anyway, he is a leader. He control, let us say, the warehouse of money. So today we are going, we welcome Muslims to call us and to tell us if they can prove to us that Muhammad was not a perfect cult leader, who he take advantage of his followers sexually, physically, mentally, money, everything. So if there is a Muslim here who can call us right now, I know that this is a sensitive topic. I don't think the Muslims really will dare to talk about it, because it is really they cannot refute us in this field. They knew that their prophet is a cult leader, and we are here to challenge friendly and nicely. No name calling, no insult. Now for sure we don't accept Muhammad to be respected, but that will not change the fact that for you, you respect him because he is your prophet. For me, he is a cult leader, and a cult leader simply is just another word for a scammer, liar, criminal. All right. So who is the Muslim? He want to take a step and call us, and let us see what they can say. Somebody sent me a link of a video of a Muslim making fun of me because the way I say words in English. My friend, English is not my first language, and make fun of yourself praying to your God, but yet you do not know what you are saying to him in a language you don't understand, which is my language. The Muslims, they cannot refute me, so they say, oh, look what Christian Prince, how he pronounced words. This is not my first language, and you should be thankful I'm not talking with my first language, because I'm torturing Islam with my, let us say, funny English. So what if I am using my first language? Imagine what I can do. What about making fun of your prophet, saying that the sperm coming from the backbone? This is not about a guy who do not know how to pronounce words because he learned a new language. I'm not born in America to speak like every American. So they are very silly and they have nothing to say, and you can make fun as you wish. Yet you cannot debate me and you cannot refute me. And imagine, my English is funny and tens of thousands listen to me and leave Islam. So what if my English is perfect? Very silly. They have nothing but bankruptcy. What about your God Allah? He need to go to school and learn Arabic, and we can show you tons of mistakes in the Quran. What about your prophet who made the Quran, saying stupid things in the Quran? It doesn't fit with Arabic, to the point the Muslim today, they try to make the grammar of the Arabic fit with the Quran, not the opposite, just to cover the mistakes which supposedly God made. I told you before, when I made what it's called mistake in a grammar in Arabic in Middle East, the teacher, he started calling me names: donkey, stupid, idiot. Even a 6 years old kid, he will not do such a mistake, and he was humiliating me for the last 40 minutes. Almost the class is over, and this guy, he was waiting for this mistake so he can humiliate me. And I was listening and I'm smiling, and I did it on purpose, actually. You know, you cannot outsmart me. You have no idea. You are down. Even when I was a kid, I was beating those who they claim to be your teachers. So the guy, he humiliated me for more than 40 minutes, called me all kind of names, from donkey to stupid to an idiot to a garbage. Where's your brain? Do you have a brain? And at the end, he says, look, look, look. He is even smiling as if I said nothing about all what I called him those names. Until now, he is smiling. Don't you have a feeling? Do you want to say something? I said, yes, sir, I want to say something. He said, what? I said, I wrote the word exactly as it is in the Quran. The second I said, this is how I wrote the word as it is in the Quran, the potato, he shrank, he starts shivering like a little cat in a cold shower. And he said, yes, actually, he's right. He's right. This is the perfect way to write the word. Absolutely, this is correct. You are right. Absolutely. This is the best way to write the word. He was shivering because now the kids will go to their home and they will say that our teacher, he said the one who write the word like the Quran is a donkey, is a stupid, is an idiot, is a I mean, he called me all the names in the book. The second I said, this is how it is in the Quran, suddenly I became a hero. And he asked all the students to clap, give me a hand. A second ago, I was a donkey, stupid, idiot, 6 years old, will not do such a mistake. And I did it in purpose. The stupid donkey, he forgot that this is how it is written in the Quran. But he's right. It's wrong. A kid should not make such a mistake. But this is the hypocrisy of this cult. The second you say it is the same as in the Quran, you are right. He did not even go to check if this is how it is in the Quran or not. And not only that, when the class is over, he closed the door. He did not let the student get out because he need to explain himself now. for 40 minutes calling me names. This guy, he was waiting for the whole year to take revenge from me. He hate me because always I get him busted. So he said to himself, finally, this guy, he made a mistake. I'm going to humiliate him. Finally. You have no idea you are talking to who. You have no idea. So now, make fun as you wish, as you can. But still, you cannot debate me. And those who claim to be scholars of yours, they run away from me like rabbits. And the one who call me, most of them, they have no idea what they are talking about. And actually, even when we get a shake, and we debated many of them, you will find that the shaky shake, they have no answers still. And actually, it's a lot easier to debate a shaky shake from debating a normal Abdul. Because a shaky shake, he cannot deny what we say because we can get him busted easy. Now, I'm going to use uh, a rule which is exists in the Quran about how we can discover a cult leader. I think will be fair and the Muslims will not be upset, right? I mean, how a Muslim can be upset? Look like we have somebody want to call. I just received this message saying that Christian Prince was a Muslim, but after watching your video and apostate prophet and David Wood, I am an ex-Muslim now. I am from Pakistan. I'm not going to show his name. Hold on. I asked him first, are you a Muslim? And then he sent me this message, as you see. And the message saying the following. We will read it for you as it is, without showing any private information. Christian Prince, I was a Muslim, but after watching your videos and apostate prophet and David Wood, I am an ex-Muslim now. I am from Pakistan and all my family members are Muslims. I need your help in order to prove them wrong, etc. My friend, watch my videos and learn. And this is how you can prove them wrong. However, you can invite your family to call me and tell them prove this guy wrong. Make it short. What happened to the text under your video? You said always you would never delete it. What text? I don't delete the text. I hide the video or I delete the videos. The whole video is gone. All my videos, I say always keep, download my videos so you can have them and you can reserve them. Now, do we have any Muslim would like to call us? Okay. Any Muslim? Anyone? Nobody? Hmm. Hmm. Interesting. Why? Why the Muslims are not willing to defend their prophet that he is not a cult leader? Are they convinced? Obviously they are. Otherwise, you tell me why. I thought, like many Muslims will be fighting over calling me to prove me wrong. Anyone is interested? And remember, my English is funny, so easy you will beat me. And you can make fun of my English. Hello? My Skype is on, and I'm waiting for you. Anyway, let us go to the Quran and see what the Quran says about cult leaders and how we can discover who is a cult leader. So the Muslim will not say, I am not being unjust and I am not using Islamic standard. Can they? They cannot. Chapter 36, verse number 21. It says, اتبعوا من لا يسألكم أجرا وهم مهتدون. Please don't text me and stop texting me, otherwise I will block you. If you are a Christian, the only one who can text me and call me is a Muslim. Literally. I don't have my Skype to chat. I have thousands of people on my Skype. So if everybody says to me, hello, how are you? I mean, this is really silly. You are just disturbing me. In this chapter it says, and this is your Muslim translation, follow those who ask of you no fees and who are rightly guided. Now in Arabic doesn't say really fees, it says wages. But anyway, this is what the translator he come with. He squeezed his head and he come with fees. I'm so glad he did not come with the word fleas, because it might happen in some translators. We can change translation as you wish. All of it confirm, in case you don't speak Arabic, that the Quran saying ask those who don't ask you for a return, wages, money, etc., favor, all right, and something for themselves. Can we Muslims practice this rule in the Quran on Muhammad? Who want to take the challenge to see if Muhammad broke the command he just mentioned in his book, and he took advantage of his followers and he asked for reward? Anyone? I was expecting from the beginning that there is no Muslim will call us in such a topic, because obviously he cannot defend such a thing. That's why I say this is very important video. Please don't forget after we finish to download and to share. Every one of us, he was given a gift, and that gift is called the brain. Some of us we use it, some of us we abuse it, someone we don't even know we have it, because simply we decide to go in, denial, or let us say using the brain sometime is really hurtful. Actually, even me sometime I wish I'm like I can take a break and be a fool for 2 days maybe, or maybe a week, so at least I can sleep. I mean, even when I'm sleeping I'm thinking, I don't know how can I turn off this brain. Uh, Even you go to drink coffee somewhere, you are thinking about a serious topic. I mean, there's nothing really. You cannot switch off from serious to silly. Like sometimes silly can be maybe a relief, like give you some relief. You know what I mean? But I don't know how to do it. How in the world Muhammad he say in his Quran in chapter 36, follow those who ask for no reward for themselves, and the whole Quran is about reward for Muhammad? Any Muslim? Do we have any Muslim here? How the Quran says follow those who ask not? I mean, the Quran is so clear, Abdul, which means if somebody asks for his own privilege, then you should not follow him. How many privilege your prophet he have? Who is a brave Muslim? He have the courage and the knowledge to call us. Look at them. They are so quiet. Right away, a cult leader, he claimed that he is favorable, like he have a favor by God. And he favor him always in what? Money, sex, power. Power what? Like me, authority. He been favored always. You see, when we go in the Bible, we will see that Jesus, he told his apostles when they said to him, they refused to let him wash their feet. I mean, you are our Lord. You want to wash our feet? He made it clear, if you don't let me do it, you don't belong to me. He made it clear, if you want to be the first, you have to be the last. If you want to be the master, you have to be the servant. Now Muhammad, he gave himself the name, the servant of Allah. But was he the servant of Allah, or it was the opposite? All the Quran proved that Allah was the servant of Muhammad. Let me show you how we can prove that even from the Quran. Sorry, from witnesses, first-hand witnesses from Muhammad, uh, in a household. His favorite wife, Aisha, she got him busted. There's a very famous hadith where she said to him that I see that your Lord hastened to satisfy your desire, Muhammad. Muhammad is not the servant of his Lord, for he is the Lord of Allah. Allah is just a name he used to control the followers of his cult. So if anyone he tried to oppose his authority, right away Muhammad he used Allah. Allah said, God said. It seemed to me that your Lord hastened to satisfy your desire. What desire, Aisha, she was talking about? Women, they are coming to the prophet and they are wishing to sleep with him. I felt jealous when a woman who offered themselves, women offered themselves to Allah Messenger. One of the biggest privilege of the prophet, that women can offer themselves for free to have sex with him, and Muhammad he made a chapter in the Quran about it. Any woman she wanna have sex with the prophet, she is welcome. This is only a privilege to Muhammad. Isn't it obvious that Muhammad is a big cult leader? See what this will do to Islam. If we go in the Quran, David Koresh and all other cult leaders, they used to sleep with women who they are part of their cult. They sleep with him, not like everybody, him. You have to make the leader happy. His penis have to be happy. Otherwise, Allah will not be happy. All of them, they share one God. Satanic God. Look what Muhammad he said. He claimed always that Allah he gave him license. And what is the license? Look at this license. O Prophet, we have made lawful for you your wives and the one you paid them their money, not dowries, this is a lie, it's their wages, and those whom your right hand possess, and those has given thee as a spoil, and these they are the daughter of the thine uncle, and the father's side, and all of this list. And then at the end here it says, and any believing women, open invitation for sexuality and sex privilege, and any believing women she desire to give herself into the Prophet. And here they add that if the Prophet desire to ask her for a marriage, what a big fat liar. What is the word marriage? It says if the Prophet he desire to if her. إن أراد النبي أن يستنكحها خالصة لك من دون المؤمنين. A privilege only to you to if her. Only. A privilege for thee only. A privilege. Why? Why the Prophet he need such a privilege? What that will do to Islam? He is a prophet, okay. Allah sent him, that's fine. And now he want to lead mankind into God. That's wonderful. But why women they can offer their vagina to the Prophet, and this is a privilege only to thee? Please don't dot the Muslims admins, otherwise I will dot you yourself. Let the Muslims express themselves, please. Put yourself in their panties and see how hard it is to be a Muslim. Who is a Muslim want to explain to us what is the purpose of such a privilege? Muslims who they are in the text, you don't dare to call me, at least say something to us in text. What is the purpose of this privilege? Look at them, they have nothing to say. What that will do to Islam? What that have to do with worshiping the oneness of God, the God of the black stone? The God of the black stone. Okay. My friend, mute YouTube, please. Mute YouTube. Okay. You are a Muslim, my friend? Mute YouTube and call me back. You hang up. Any Muslim? Do we have any Muslim? Okay, then my friend, don't call me if you are not a Muslim. Please do me a favor. Listen to me carefully. I am here to debate the Muslims, not the Christians. So there's no need for you to call me if you are a Christian. It's simple. You are just disturbing me. So now, who is a Muslim is willing to tell us what is the purpose of this privilege about sexuality to the Prophet? Who is the one who will get the benefit if we make the private part of Muhammad happy? Allah, Jibreel, the universe, the moons, the stars. Why Allah he need to send such a verse saying, Muhammad, you can F everybody? We gave you an F license. You are a certified F'er. Muhammad, I am God, and I say to you, F any women in your way. What this have to do with God? And you give us headache about debating about the Trinity. What about we debate about the privilege of your prophet penis? You don't want to believe in the Trinity, no problem. You want to believe that Allah is the true God, no problem. But how he can be the true God, but yet he make a privilege for a penis of a man? And remember, we are using a standard which is mentioned by the mouth of Muhammad himself. It is Muhammad who said, follow those who ask no wages for themselves, no reward for themselves. Muhammad said that in the Quran, chapter 36, verse number 21. And by the way, do you know who is the one who said that sentence supposedly? Anyone knows? In the Quran? Somebody saying to me, fake Christians, why they don't debate Ramadan life? You idiot, we debate Ramadan life. Let him call me. The coward, he don't dare. He said to me, I will pay you, I will pay for your ticket to come to Germany. Abdul, why you need me to come to Germany? First of all, if you have money to donate, stop taking wages from the government of Germany. You have no job to do. Secondly, if you have extra money, go and see the Muslims are dying in Somalia and in Syria. Muslims are crossing the seas. So why you want to pay Christian prince to fly over to Germany? Suddenly you have money? Hypocrite liars. They knew I'm not going to fly anywhere, so they challenged me to debate them in person. You do not need to debate me in person. You can debate me now, right here. A bunch of cowards potato. And your guy, his name is Tarzan, not Ramazan. We are begging for Abdul to call us. It cost him no penny, for free. So tell your Tarzan, if he dare, I am here. They knew I go nowhere, and I will not go. So we make a challenge, will never happen. This is the purpose. If you are a man, come here. Why? You can answer me only if I go there. Call me now and get me busted. This is a cowardly response. And now, why you are asking me to debate Tarazan? What about you debate me and you call Tarazan to call you together? I'm willing to take 10 Tarazan together. Tarzan number one, Tarzan number two, Tarzan number three, and I will give you the privilege to attack me. Any Muslim. And suddenly they are so quiet. A second ago they have a hero, his name is Tarzan. Now they don't have Tarzan no more. Now, if you see this verse in the front of us, you will not believe this verse. Who is the one who said that verse? Anyone remember who is the one supposedly he said this verse? Who remember? Anyone remember? Who is the one who said that verse supposedly according to the Quran? No, not Muhammad. Those are the disciples of Jesus. It is Paulus or Paul and John and Peter. According to the Quran, there's a three messengers sent by Allah, and they are the messengers of Jesus. And they told the city they came to, follow those who ask you for no wages. So even if there is something decent in this book, it is coming from the tongue of the followers of Jesus. You believe it? Anyone? So how the Quran says, follow those who ask no wages, and then Muhammad he asked all the wages for him. The Quran saying Muhammad he been favor in the spoil. If we attack a house, Muhammad will get the big TV. You take the small TV. Muhammad he made a verse saying the fifth from every attack is to him. Al-khumsu lillahi wa rasuluh. Why? So why you say to us in chapter 36 that follow those who ask no wages for themselves? Hmm? Do you see it? Chapter 8 verse number 41. And you know, Allah speaking supposedly, Muhammad always he used God to confirm his share. It's not me Muhammad who want to take the fifth from every attack. No, it's Allah, he said so. Allah said so. I mean, you cannot even discuss that no more. That's it. Allah he said. And no, it's not a discussion here. And no, that whatever you take as a spoil of war, Lu, a fifth, therefore, for Allah and His Messenger. Any Abdul? The Muslims they spend the day and the night and they lie to us and they say Muhammad before he died he borrowed money from a Jew and he gave him even his weapon. Who in the world want to believe such a lie? Muhammad before he died he have a huge army, he have kingdom, and there is no Jews left. He killed them all. Who is the one who want to believe in such a lie? Anyone he is a Christian, he texts me, I will block you in Skype. Only Muslims they can call me. I blocked like 5 Christians. Who is a Muslim? He dared to call me. Do we have any Tarzan here? Tarzan, the Muslims, they challenge Christian Prince in their channels, but they don't. Okay, give me your Skype, I will call you. Don't call me in my channel, I will call you in yours. Is that fine with you? I will call you, your majesty. So look what happened. From the Quran we prove that Muhammad is nothing but a cult leader, and we use only the Quran as a guideline. We did not use the Bible or a book which Muslims don't agree with. The Quran says it clearly, follow those who ask for no reward for themselves. Muhammad, he asked for a special treatment in the money. Muhammad, he made verses about he have a special treatment for his penis. For sure, we have to admit, if you are a prophet of Allah, your penis should be treated with a special treatment. But guess what? Muhammad, he claimed that this is a special treatment only for him. I sent my resume to Allah, saying to him, can I be a prophet so I can get such a reward? Like, can you make a verse, Allah, for me, says any woman she live in Las Vegas, she can give herself to the prophet, especially if she is beautiful? What do you think? Why Muhammad he need a treatment for his penis? What is holy about that? Why the privilege of the prophet is about money and sex? Hmm? The Muslim, they keep saying, Christian Prince, show us your face. Look like you guys are a bunch of horny people. I don't know what's wrong with you. Why you want to see my face? Do you see even the face of your prophet? Did you see the face of your Allah? Even your Allah in the Quran says he never spoke to anyone except from behind a veil. So what's wrong with you? Allah himself, he speaks from behind the burqa. Unless you are saying that the one who speaks from behind the burqa is a coward. Do you see it? This is Quran, chapter 42, verse number 51. Now we go back to zero. Who is the Muslim would like to call us? Until now we have a zero hero. A zero hero. Not a single zero hero would like to call us to defend how a prophet of God, he himself in the Quran says, ask for no privilege, ask for no reward, is those who you follow, the one who don't ask for that. If somebody asks for that, you don't follow. This is the guideline of the Quran, not mine. So how you Muslims follow Muhammad? Unless Allah here, he made a mistake. Don't ask me to explain the difference between this and that now, because we have a topic, please. Any Abdul? We have a free 3Z. He said he put the volume up in his car. Once I went, I was in the Philippines, and they picked me up from the airport, and they turned the stereo, and then I am talking Now those guys, they are picking me up. They knew I'm a Christian, Prince. So they said, how you are here, but you are talking there? How you are here with us in the car, but you are talking there? I said, I don't know. What is that? They said, well, this is a MP. This guy, he drive this car. He have my videos as MP3, and he have them in a flash drive, so he played them in his car. You know, he said I drive, you know, like it's funny. Sometimes they say to him, why you are always laughing inside the car? Like they see him from outside, they say hello. He's laughing. He said, why you are laughing? He said, I do not know what to say to them. How funny, how stupid this cult is. It's my best entertainment. It's a privilege, my friend, to be a prophet of Allah. Privilege. And the privilege is about many things. I will show you some of unbelievable privilege of the Prophet of Islam. This is the official government website of the Kingdom of Jordan, not a Christian website. Sadly, we have to switch to the Arabic version of it because we cannot find translation for Al-Qurtubi here. We will go to chapter of Al-Ahzab 33, and we will go to verse number 50. The privilege, Al-Qurtubi, the privilege of the Prophet is written in the book of Al-Qurtubi. You will not believe. Actually, let me open different website better than this one because it shows all in one page. And maybe this one is fine. Hold on. Let us use maybe because the design of this page is short and you have to flip 1, 2, 3, you know, as you see here. And I don't like that. Let us use the Saudi government website. All right. This is Tafsir al-Qurtubi. And I challenge any Tarzan from Germany, from Symphony, from the bathroom, from anywhere to call us and tell me I am a liar. There is a privilege for the Prophet. What is the privilege for the Prophet? They are in front of us. Here it's reported 19 privilege for Prophet Muhammad. Number 1. Number 2. Number 3. Number 4. Number 5. Number 6. Number 7. Number 8. Number 9. Number all of them, they are about sex. All of them is about sex. And then he jumped to money. But one of the privilege Muhammad he claimed for himself in this here is this. Let's see. If the Prophet his eyes fall into a woman, her husband he must divorce her. Is that possible? Is that possible that God, he favor his prophet that if his eyes fall into a woman, a married woman, and this is the privilege number 10, if the prophet his eyes fall into a woman, وجب على زوجها طلاقها, it's a must for her husband to divorce her immediately, so the prophet he can if her. Read with me what the privilege of the prophet. The best of the booty, number one. The best of the fifth of the booty. To have more than 4 wives. To if a woman by giving herself. Just she give herself, he if her. There is no need to marry or anything, just to do that. To if a woman without even a permission of her parents. To if a woman without paying her dowry. To if a woman even in the time of what it's called haram state, where, like, you know, if you are doing certain rituals, you cannot do nikah, which mean if in a woman, but for the prophet he can do so. Number 9, he can take an oath to his wives and he can break it. This is number 9 privilege. Number 10, if his eyes fall into a woman, her husband, he must divorce her immediately, so the prophet he can if her. Shall I continue? So be honest, Muslims. How this can be a prophet of God, and why Allah he gave Muhammad the privilege as we showed you. This is not the Christian Prince book, and please don't forget to ask the Muslims in Germany, in Tomato Potato, to make a video to expose a Christian Prince. Here we go. I am going to post the link in front of everybody, and you can use Google translation to translate. Now, how to find where we are talking, that maybe will be difficult for you, but I think we can make it easier. You see, from the end of the page, we count line 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13, sorry, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 23, 24, 25. Okay. And you start from this section. Actually, you count 25 and then you take this aisle, all of it. All of this is the privilege of the prophet. I am a prophet of God who only want to serve God, but I want your women, if I see your wife, to divorce her immediately, because I am a prophet and I have a duty to fulfill, which is to stay with your wife. Excuse me, I mean, you cannot say no to the prophet. He like your wife bum. Your wife, she is walking by, she have a nice bum, and the prophet he said to himself, oh no, Allah he gave me a privilege, anything I like I have to take. Divorce your wife for me so I can if her. And obviously this is a clear proof that Muhammad is a prophet of God. Do we have any Muslim here want to say something? Hello? Hello? It is me you're looking for. Muhammad is your wife is walking in front of Muhammad. Muhammad, he say her bomb, and then he says, "Hello, it's me you looking for. I will order your husband to divorce you, so I can take you right now. Hello." The women, she would say, "Oh, Prophet, but I have a husband. I'm married." Hello, hello, Allah. He just told me that I can force him to divorce you, so I can have boom boom with you. Hello. The wife, she says then, "Oh, Alhamdulillah, as long Allah He said so, we have to do so. Husband, please divorce me so the Prophet can do boom boom." And then the husband, he said to the Prophet, "Prophet, for your sake, I will give you my wife. I sacrifice my mother and my father and my wife private part for you, Prophet." And then the Prophet, he said to him, "Hello, because you are going to do so, I promise you a corner lot in heaven, and every day you will eat a barbecue." Hello. I mean, obviously, Muhammad is a prophet of God. Who can deny this? You know what? I am going to use Google Translation, because Muslim, they might say to you, he's lying. I mean, like, let us use Google Translation, peace upon him. I will go to Google Translation. I know that Google Translation is not really correct, but it's better than nothing. Google Translate. All right. Be my witness. I will copy and paste in front of your eyes. I will copy. Google don't allow like to copy too much text, so we will copy the first 10 privilege. Copy. Bingo. Paste. Hello. Hello. Look at the Google translation, the first class sheep of sheep. They translate the word maghnam as ghanam. The first, Muhammad, he have the privilege. Oh, you know what? Let me copy from the beginning. I missed, because I want to show you. It says a privilege here. Hold on. Okay, we go to Google. Take this. Pause this. Okay, as what is for principle for the Prophet of Allah. This was the translation came with. It's 16 in the 16 group. The first, the class of the sheep. This is the first translation. The best of the spoil, not sheep. Second, domineering 5 or 5. This is taking the fifth from every attack. Taking the fifth from every attack. To do connection, so he have a special connection to Allah when he pray. Fourth, the increase of 4 women. Muhammad, he have a privilege to have more than 4 women. Privilege only, because Muhammad, he need more 4. I mean, 4 is not enough. Look, imagine yourself, you are a prophet of Allah, and you open to do teaching about Allah every day in YouTube. Do you think 4 women is enough for you? Absolutely not. One, she will be doing belly dancing, and one, she will making hummus, and the other one, she is doing massage to your feet, and the other one, she will be doing massage to your I don't know what. Here we go. We are done. We need more. 4 is not enough. So the prophet, he have to have a privilege increase of 4 women. Muslim men, they can have up only to 4. The prophet, he don't have that limit. Come on, he's a prophet of God. Are you kidding me? The fifth of the marriage as a gift. Marriage as a gift. By the way, this is false translation. This is about a woman. She gave herself by saying, take me, take me, and he take her. To if her without a guardian in Islam, a woman, she have to have a guardian approval, which means her parent, her father, or the adult male in the family. Number 7, to have, look at this translation, marriage without a friendship. I mean, this is funny. Marriage, no marriage. To if a woman without paying her wages. Muhammad, he have to get it for free. You better know. Because by effing the Prophet, you are doing a favor to Allah. Allah get happy. It's like a charity. Okay? Let us make it clear. Effing the Prophet is a charity you give to Allah. Do you see it? Then having sex in the case of ihram, Muhammad, he can go around the Kaaba and he can have sex. The Muslim cannot do that. A Muslim is allowed only to have sex with the goat or a cow, and that will not disturb his Hajj. Only, but not with his wife. The Prophet, he can have that. He can have sex with a human being. And by the way, if somebody want to say to me I'm lying about sex during the Hajj with the goat, I will show you the reference. It says it clearly that sex with an animal does not disturb the Hajj. It's approved yet. Still. Number 9, he can break the oath to his wives. The translation here is funny. So number 9, privilege to Muhammad, he can lie. He can take an oath to his wives, and the oath here, by the way, is about sex. Muhammad, he took an oath. If you go to chapter of At-Tahrim, verse number 1, it says that Allah, he said to him, why you are forbidding to yourself what Allah make lawful for you? What he made lawful for him? Muhammad, he claimed that when his wives, they got him busted having sex with Mary the Copt in their bed, and they have a strike against him, and he took an oath. So Allah, he made a verse as usual. Muhammad made the verse saying, Allah told me why you are making such a promise. Your oath is broken. So here we go, Muhammad, number 9, that he can break his oath. Number 10, guys, is number 10 clear? I mean, look, Google was giving a stupid translation and everything, but in number 10 it come really perfect almost. Do you see what number 10 is saying? If he sees his eyes on a woman, which means if his eyes fall into a woman, her husband must divorce her, and his marriage, or between her marriage, is dissolved. Muslim, do you see it? And you are telling me that Muhammad is not a cult leader? What do you say, Muslims? Look at the Muslims, not a single one dare to call me. Where is Tarzan? Where is the nurse? Ali Dawa? Where is Samsi? Where is all those kids who have big mouth attacking me but they don't dare to call me? Where is Mimi Hijab? Isn't it obvious that Muhammad taking advantage of his followers, claiming that his God, he gave him this advantage? Hello, I just saw your wife. Please divorce her and give me a 5, because I like to have sex with her before 5. Hello. By the time I take a shower, your wife, she have to come to me, because Allah made it lawful for me. Hello. Quran. I mean, that's it. Allah, he said, who can say no? Allah, he said, Allah, it's not the Prophet, he said that. I mean, it's not, I am not the one is asking for that. It's Allah who said. That's what they will say to you. The question, why Allah say such a thing? What kind of Allah you have? He said that if a prophet he saw a woman and she is married and he like her ass, he have the husband to divorce her so the prophet he can enjoy her in bed. What that have to do with worshiping God and God you call him the oneness of God? What this have to do with spreading Islam? What this have to do with making me believe in one true God? Somebody saying, is this channel from Christian Prince? My friend, he's next to me. Who is Christian Prince? Hello, it's me you looking for. My name is Muhammad now, but it was not like that before. Hello, even his name he changed it just to fit. It's a privilege. From Qasim to Muhammad. Muhammad means the praised one. How Muhammad he claimed to be a servant of God, but he called himself the praised one? If he is the praised one, who is the praised to? Allah? Until now, we have zero Abdul calling us. Zero. Hello? Anyone? By the way, for those who speak Spanish, our book in Spanish translation is finished. We are now doing the process of a proofreading. So we hope maybe by the end of the coming month, we will have the book out for people who speak Spanish. Very good news, right? And again, I'm really grateful for those who they are doing volunteer work translating my books. I cannot really thank them enough for what they do. So we pray for them, and me myself, I'm grateful for all those who support us in every mean, in every way. Those, like you will notice here, there's a lot of great people. The Lord himself, he is amazing. He always send me in my way wonderful people who ask for no wages. By the way, a Muslim, he says to me before, why you don't make your books for free? My friend, my books support me to make living. Reality is reality. Somebody have to pay for my internet, electricity. So I sell my books. That I am not the same. That will not make me like Muhammad. I don't have a followers. I am not a cult leader. I am not saying if you buy my books you go to heaven. There's millions of authors and all of them they sell their books, and me myself I need to support myself. So everyone he need some kind of support, but this support should not be about taking advantage of people and forcing them to do some things for you. Muhammad, he was not receiving here donation. A vagina is not a donation. The fifth from every attack is not a donation. It's a must. It's not even a question. If the prophet his eyes fall into a woman, it's not a donation. Even the husband, he have to divorce her, he like it or not, he have to give his wife to Muhammad. For me, it's very normal that I sell my books because I support myself, and this is my work. I did not get my books from the street. I spend my life studying, and you people are listening to me because of what I know, not because of what I do not know. But always the Muslims, they try to make an excuse. If you remember once, Abdul from Germany, he says that the Christian Prince, he said, if somebody prove me wrong, he can get my books for free. I said, if somebody debate me and prove me wrong. Prove me wrong by saying things to yourself, it's a lie. You did not do it. You have to call me and prove me wrong. Debate me. Can you? Until now, I never saw a Muslim he can prove me wrong. Until now, I never saw a Muslim he can defend his prophet. Yesterday, we have a Muslim, Abdul, who denied what he said in 2 seconds. Once he says that Jibril was under Mary, and then he said that Jibril became a man and he became under Mary. And after less than 3 minutes, he said that it was not Jibril under Mary. They cannot even maintain their lies in the same conversation. And yesterday, it was really hilarious in the video before, where the Muslim Abdul, he said Mary, she was a Britnet for and by the way, the Muslim, they make fun of the way I say Britnet. She was a Britnet. Let me repeat it for you. Britnet for 1 second. 1 second. Hello. For 1 second, she was a Britnet, and she delivered him after 1 second. Hello. In order to defend the stupidity of the Quran, they made Mary Britnet for 1 second. By the way, this is always possible in Islam. In case you do not know, Muhammad, he claimed that in the heaven of Allah there is what I call a microwave. Let me show you this hadith. Let's find it. Read with me carefully. Thank you for those who really they are making donation. I really appreciate you. But as you see, Muslims, people who make donation, we don't say to them you will go to heaven because you make a donation for a Christian Prince. In Christianity, you cannot bribe God. Cult leader is the one who seek your money promising you heaven. I don't promise heaven to anyone. Me myself, I am a sinner. Me myself, I pray to God asking him for forgiveness. Muhammad is nothing but a scam. And look here what Muhammad he said. The believer, when he desire a child in paradise, he should carry him. Do you see what it says between two brackets, guys? I mean, do you believe your eyes? The Muslim Abdul, Muhammad promising the Abdul, in the heaven of Allah, if he desire to have a baby, he will be carrying the baby. Where? Abdul, do you have a womb? Muhammadan, do you have a womb? How you will be a Britnet? And then it says, and the baby will be born and complete in less than an hour, as he desire. This is what I call the fastest microwave baby. But what is really driving me crazy here, you will deliver the baby from where? Hello? Hello, can you tell me where the baby will come out? Your baby now is complete. And now the baby is ready to come out. Hello? Where you will deliver the baby from? You will be carrying. Okay, hold on. So is that a virgin thing, or somebody have to do you? Do you love me? Do you? Do you hate me? Do you? If a believer desire a child in paradise, look here. We have to take a note, brother. This is only happened in paradise, not in Macy's. I'm so glad that you mentioned that it's in paradise, it's not on earth. This is why we can accept this lie. In paradise you will have this, in paradise you will have that, and but you know you will never see paradise anyway, so Muhammad can make all kind of lies as he wish. What the rest of the Arabic says? Oh, you know, the Arabic here, you see the translation here is funny. I mean, look how long it is here in Arabic, because they are repeating the same thing and kind of trying like explanation. By the way, in English here, when it says that in our, this is not accurate in Arabic language in the old days. In nowadays, the word sa in Arabic is equal to 1 hour. But in the old days, 1 hour is like 15 to 20 minutes. So you will be delivering a baby, Muslim. Baby, 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 baby. Mr. Bean having a baby. Mr. Bean delivering a baby. He's going to be pregnant. Is that a prophet of God or Mr. Bean making a statement? Be honest with me, Muslims. Is that a prophet of God talking or Mr. Bean saying something? Hello? Do we have any Abdul? Any Tarzan wanna call us? How many of you promised to download this video and share it around? Let us see how many of you really promised to download this video. Are we going to download it? Please, because you see, if you notice, I don't even keep the videos on my channel because I'm not making the videos for me. I am sick of this cult. If I open my brain, I think I will find in every little tiny part of an inch tons of pages about Islam. So I'm not making them for me. It's for you, for your children, so you can be preserved and protected from such a stupid cult. The Muslim, they always try to present something to you is not there. The prophet, the amazing prophet, he died as poor. He died, yeah, right. The prophet, he died as poor, but yet his wife, she received tens of thousands of pieces of gold as gifts in her marriage day memory. The prophet was very poor to the point he can and he have many houses full of slaves and women for sex and servant. He's so poor. How many of us can afford to have, as an example, 13 wives and 13 houses, and every one of them she have a couple of maids and slaves? I mean, you can tell how poor he is. You see, I want to move from where I live. It's very cold and I'm really sick of it. But I wish, I think I need to make a verse saying the fifth from everybody income have to come to my pocket, and that will make me a lawful prophet of Allah, and that will make me able to buy 13 houses in the most beautiful areas in the world, and every house will have a couple of maids, slaves, as the prophet. We cannot have maids. Haram in Islam, maids, slaves, brother. We are very decent people. The prophet, he freed the slaves, brother. How many slaves your prophet he died and yet he have them in his house? They say to you, do you know that the prophet he promised Bilal to go to heaven, brother? Brother, do you know that Bilal, the prophet, he died and he's still a slave, brother? I mean, you promise him to go to heaven, but you don't free him, you idiot. Free the guy if you are brave. Why you even have slaves? How many slaves Jesus he have? How many servants he have? Guys, imagine if a human being today he possess the power of Christ. And here I'm talking about just to process to possess the power of healing. I mean, there's kings, they will give everything they have to go back healthy again. There's kings, they will pay everything they have in order to come back to life again, which is Jesus can do in a blink of an eye. How much money he can make, but he never ask anyone for money. He have no servants. He have no slaves. He washed the feet of his followers by his own hands. Yet we believe he is our God. Our God is humble. To be the first is to be the last. This is the guideline of the Messiah. The guideline of Muhammad, to be the first is to be the first. And the first in what? In money, in sex, in vagina, in penises. Even Muhammad, he said, he was the most weak man between all mankind. Anyone remember the hadith? I was the most weak person. For sure, the Muslim, they will say to you, it's weak, brother. It's weak. I mean, it's weak. By the way, weak is accepted anyway. And anyway, if it's weak, why you Muslims, you report it and you write it in your books? If it's not true. However, we can prove it's true. Muhammad, he says, that he was the most weak person between all mankind in sex. And then he invoked Allah, and Allah, he sent him a dish of shish kebab, and after he ate it, he got the power of 40 men. And I'm really I feel jealous because I get the power only of 39 men. Almost I'm like the prophet, but sad, the prophet did beat me again. He got the power of 40 men. Hello, this story must be true. Let me show you the reference. طبقات ibn Sa'd, volume number 10. You see it? The name of the book for those who speak Arabic. This is Google Books, nothing from my pocket. الطبقات الكبرى, your Imam Ibn Sa'd, volume number 10. The chapter is, or the volume is, about women, published in Cairo, which means this is the new publishing. Now we go back. It says here, mentioning what the prophet was given in the power of boom. What? It says that in Arabic? Yes, it says that in Arabic. And I challenge any Muslim to say I am lying. It says that in Arabic. The name of the chapter, the prophet, mentioning what the prophet was given in the power of boom. I learned this word in was in Asia. A woman, she approached me, says, "Sir, do you want to do boom?" So what is that? Boom, sir. This is the prophet of the boom. Even his God gave him his. You see, we are talking about the privilege of the prophet. The prophet is the only one who received a dish of shish kebab, and the purpose is to give the power of Muhammad of boom. Boom, the prophet of the boom. Very, very cool. The prophet was so cool. Very boom. I mean, look here. The prophet saying, and I read for you Muslims as it is in the screen. كنت من أقل الناس جماع في الناس في الجماع. I was the lowest person in the world in doing boom boom. Man, the prophet penis was like nothing. Will the prophet penis, based on this statement of his statement, will not move unless you turn on the fan, and then it's gonna like zzz, with the fan. You turn the fan off, the penis is zzz. So Muhammad witnessing that he was the most weak person in boom boom, and then he invoked his God, and his God he sent to him al kufait, and right away in less than 20 minutes, which is sa', I found it, and it was a dish full of meat, and I ate it, and I got the power of 40 men. There's a Muslim in the chat is calling me a pig. Brother, why you think I'm a pig, brother? The Muslims, they hate pigs. And yet, if we ask them a very little tiny question about pigs, they have no answer. As an example, Muhammad, he told them that the Messiah will come back and he will kill the pig. Man, why does God Allah he hate pigs so much? So in the end of the time, we will find the Messiah coming like a cowboy, and Mr. Pig, he will face him, and he have two guns too. And the Messiah, the Muslim Messiah, not our Messiah, he will turn his back to the pig, and he say, we shoot in the count of 3. The Messiah Isa, he walk away from the pig, and the pig he walk away from Isa. But because the pig is a pig, he starts shooting before the time on the count of 3. But guess what? The Messiah of Allah is so fast, he shoot the pig and he kill him. Now if we ask the Muslims why the Messiah is coming to kill the pig, they have no idea. I mean, have you ever heard of a silly God like this? It's a stupid pig. God versus pig? What's your problem, Allah? If pig is a bad creature, why you create the pig? Leave the pig alone. You know, they get angry from me, but they cannot answer me. And I understand, because what I'm saying is very, very painful, and they have no answer for it. No, no, don't call me. Christians, don't call me. I told you guys, don't call me if you are a Christian. Please don't do that. I will block you. You are disturbing me only. Only Muslims can call me. God, he hate pigs. Christian Prince, the Bible says don't eat pigs. This was for a health issue. Pigs, they grow in the field and they are by themselves. They eat dead bodies. They did eat dead animals. Pigs, they eat anything. It was for a health issue. But to make it as a special enmity between God and Mr. Pig, that's very silly and very stupid. Do we have any Muslim? Who is a Muslim? He have something to say. Any Abdul? Do you notice how quiet they are? Okay, we go back now to Al-Kufayt. As long they will not call me and they will not finish the topic we started. Shall we? The privilege of the Prophet. Here it says that after the Prophet, he sent an invoke to Allah, and the Prophet he ate it. I want to read for you what it says. قال رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم, the Prophet of Allah, the Messenger of Allah, pray, may Allah pray on him and salute him. Jibril came to me. Let me highlight, and those who speak Arabic from the Muslims, they can follow with me, and I challenge enough for you to say I'm lying. لقيني جبريل بقدر فأكلت منها. Jibril met me or came to me with a dish, so I ate from it, and I was given the kufait. I was going the kufta. You know kufta, guys? Anyone of you eat kufta before? Who of you eat kufta before? Anyone ate? Nobody ate kufta before? Okay, let me now, we discover a new benefit of the kufta. If the kufta is made by Allah, that will give you the power of 40 men in boom boom. From now on, I am going to buy kufta only. Berry berry boom. Add the kufta to al boom. We will go to restaurant, and they will ask him, do you have the food of boom? Dari boom. Kufta boom. But you have to be careful, brother. You have to be sure that this is organic kufta coming from Allah, from the kitchen of Allah, not from the kitchen of the hummus guy. It have to be made by Allah. So look, the Prophet, he invoked Allah, and Allah, he went to his kitchen, and Allah, he said to himself, my favorite Prophet, his penis is suffering from a problem. How I can help him? The Muslim, they say to us that if Allah he wants something, he say B is going to be. Okay, the Prophet have a problem and he prayed to Allah to solve his problem. What is the problem? His penis cannot stand even for the anthem. So what Allah he do? He go to his kitchen. He called Jibril. Jibril, bring me some beef. Jibril bring the beef. Mikael, bring me the knife. Mikael bring the knife. Israel, bring me some bones. Israel bring the bones. Israfil, bring me some zucchini. And now, okay, I want one genie. Go to India, bring me some spices. Hot, very hot spices will make the Prophet penis go like crazy. Don't be careful, not curry, something very, 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 very hot. And now Allah in the kitchen, he do make a special dish to the Prophet, and then he send it back with Jibril, the delivery boy. Jibril, I feel sorry. I'm so glad I am not doing the job of Jibril. Jibril is humiliated, is delivering food these days. When I say to the Muslims, Jibril is the pizza boy, they say you are insulting. It says in the front of you, he came back and he have a dish in his hand, dish of kufta. Do you see it? Now notice, not even a single Muslim dare to call and to say to me you are a liar. Where is the Muslims? And then he says, and after he gave me the dish of shish kebab, I ate it and I got the power of 40 men in boom boom. Eesh. Down here it says the following. You can, by the way, read my books, especially the last ones, 6 and Allah. 6 and Allah, value number 1 and value number 2, full of information like this. This is nothing but a snack. It says that the Prophet, he used to do boom boom in one night to all his 9 wives. The Prophet, he can do boom boom to 9 women, and not only that, he never take a break. Brother, if you don't believe that the Prophet is a prophet, then how you can explain to me the power of his penis? It's a very clear evidence, brother and sisters. Let us call Zakir Naik. Tereden, 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 tereden. Assalamu alaikum. Dr. Zakir Naik. I told you 1,000 times, don't call me. Brother, we have a question about medicine. It's very serious. Because we are Muslim and we are very merciful, I'm going to take and help you. What is the problem? Brother, it says in the hadith that the Prophet was the most weak person in sexuality. And he invoked Allah and he sent a dish of shish kebab with Jibril, and after he ate it, he got the power of 40 men. Does that make sense to you? My friend, absolutely this doesn't make sense. It makes sex not sense. As you see, the hadith is not speaking about making sense, it's speaking about a miracle. The Prophet, he invoked Allah, and Allah, he went to his kitchen and he made a special food for the Prophet. It was, at that case, special tasty kebab. Okay, so shish kebab. So if I eat shish kebab today, I will get the power of 40 men. Absolutely false. Because the shish kebab have to be made by Allah and delivered by Jibril to be sure it is genuine. Okay, so if Jibril deliver it, it's a genuine. If somebody else, like the pizza guy, something, is false. Absolutely true. So we have to be sure that it's made by Allah, and it said the thicker said halal. I mean, I'm really convinced. Dr. Zakir Naik. Doctor, why the Prophet, after he ate it, he got the power of 40? Why not 41? You are very stupid, and I tell you already, you are very stupid. You did not see in the old story it said Ali Baba and the 40 thieves? Yes. Okay. Always there is a reason. They are 40 in all the stories, because this is the perfect number. So the Prophet, he got the power of 40 men because he got the power of the 40 thieves, which was with Ali Baba. Oh. So the Prophet, he got the power of the 40 thieves. Absolutely. Because they are thieves, it's very well known that thieves have a very special hygienic quality on sex. Boom, boom. And because of that, the Prophet, he got the power of 40 thieves who used to work with Ali Baba. Okay. Well, I never thought about this before. Absolutely must be true. I told you, I invite you right now to convert to Islam and to say Tahada. Brother, can you invoke Allah and ask him to do something? Because I have the same problem as the Prophet he do. Absolutely, you're a liar. And I know that you don't suffer from that problem. How you know? It's something private, sexuality. How you know I don't suffer from this problem? I can tell you from your voice. You are a liar, and don't call me again. And you are telling me that the Prophet of Allah is not a prophet? What's wrong with you? Do we have any Muslim have a comment? If I'm lying, call me. Get me busted in front. Hey, we got a reference in front of us. Look at them. Not a single Muslim he called. They give up. Look at this hadith here. The Prophet, he have a special privilege too. Have to do with his penis. Aisha, she said, ما نظرت إلى فرج رسول الله قط. What? What? Those who speak Arabic, I'm sure they are dying from laughing. Aisha, she said, she never saw the Prophet penis ever. I wonder what you was seeing. Any Muslim he want to say I'm lying? There we go. I hate it in front of you. What do you say? How the wife of Muhammad, she never saw the penis of her husband? I will try to find the hadith for you in English. Let's see. Because you know, if we can find it in English, that will be better for you. You guys, most of you don't speak Arabic, and you know the Muslim they will say he's lying, he's lying. Let us go here. Do you see, guys, what it says? Aisha said, I never saw. Here they are saying the prophet private part. And notice here they are saying this is da'if. But the fact it doesn't say that. This is in the commentary. It's false. Sunan Ibn Majah. I never looked, I never saw the prophet of Allah messenger. Da'if. I think the da'if here is you Muslims. Hmm. Anyway, for sure, always, I mean, you have to take into consideration that if you look at the private part of the prophet of Allah, there is some kind of consequence. You might go blind. According to Muhammad and his followers, when his mother she gave birth to him, a light came from the vagina of his mother, cover all the way, reach all the way to Damascus. If this is a light came from the vagina of his mother, can you believe how powerful the private part of Muhammad and what kind of light will come from there? And this is explained why Aisha she never saw the private part of Muhammad. By the way, how somebody is married to a woman, he sleep with her, but yet she cannot see his private part? I will give you options. Either it's so small to the point you need a magnifier, or Allah he hide it, or Muhammad he always do it under the blanket so she cannot see. How in the world his wife she never saw it? Hello? I mean, she's his wife. Now, I believe strongly that Muhammad he speak too much about sex because he have a sexual problem. He asked women to give themselves to him because he cannot even have sex. He just wanted to prove that he need a lot of women. Look what Muhammad wives they say. The prophet was once was bewitched, so he began to imagine that he had done, and in fact he did not. Like what? Like this. The prophet continues for such and such a period, imagining that he had boom boom with his wives, but in fact he did not. And now I understand why Aisha she never saw it, because in fact he never do it. I will try to keep the video short. I think we cover many things about this man, and I would like to see all of you downloading this video. This video will stay in my channel until maybe tomorrow. After that, we will take it down to be sure and to ensure that you guys are downloading and sharing. There is no way anyone will see those videos and he will stay as a Muslim. It doesn't matter how he reject, it doesn't matter how he fight it, it doesn't matter how he can try to be stubborn. I mean, there is no way a human being he can accept such a thing. So do we have any Muslim would like to call us to discuss this topic today? Anyone? I know from the beginning the title of my video and the topic we speak about is very sensitive, and there's no Muslim will call because they knew they cannot make it. It's very simple. Anyone? Last call. Mayday, mayday. Nobody? All right. Well, look like with this we are going to be done for today. So people, did you enjoy your time here? Did you learn? Did we learn how to expose this cult? Did we learn how to show how silly, how stupid it is? Because you see, the problem is many of us can read the same text, but they cannot notice how stupid and silly. And here is my duty to show you how silly and stupid it is. We are made to be human. We are not cats or rats. And we don't hate the Muslims. Speak to Muslims and ask them to use their brain. How in the world that can be a prophet? How you believe that somebody he cannot even be trustworthy? He imagine even his sex is not real. Even his sex is nothing but illusion. How I can trust him that he saw an angel? How I can trust him that he spoke to an angel? How I can trust him that he received Quran from someone? Obviously, there is nothing is called bewitched. The Arab always anyone have mental illness, they call him bewitched. And there's no doubt that Muhammad he is suffering from mental illness. Not only about sex he imagined. His wife, she said clearly, he imagined that he has done things, but in fact he never did. Never did. I follow the most wise, the most intellect, the amazing name. His name is the Messiah. If you don't believe me, go and open and read any of his speeches. You will be astonished. And read the speeches of your prophet. You will be amused. The prophet who believe that women have a sperm coming from the location of the necklace in their ribs, and he made that a statement in the Quran. He cannot be a prophet of God. Not only he asks for his own privilege, he always asks for stupidity. He don't hesitate to use and abuse an authority he claimed that it's coming to him from God. And this is what all cult leaders do. If you pay me, God forgive you. Have you ever heard of a God he need a loan? Why God need a loan? Look what Muhammad he said about science, proving to us that he is absolutely a scientific prophet, and this is God is talking. Quran chapter 86 verse number 6 and 7. He is a created from water gushing forth, meaning sexual fluid that comes from breasting forth from the man and the women. Explain more, please. Proceeding from the between the backbone and the ribs, meaning the backbone and of the man and the ribs of the women. How in the world that is God is talking? Women have a sperm, and their sperm is coming from the location of the necklace in the ribs. The only God who teach women have a breast testicle is Allah. In the Quran, Muhammad he said, if you give me a loan, and for sure I will not pay you back, I will pay you back in heaven. If you give me a loan, Allah will double your reward and will forgive your sin. Have you ever heard of somebody promising you if you make a donation that your sin will be forgiven unless he is a scam? Here we go. There's some people, they just made a donation for me. Can I promise them heaven? Who am I? And why does God he need money? And if you give him money, he promise you forgiveness and he will double your reward. If you really lend into Allah a godly loan, really, I will pay you the interest double in heaven. And I will grant you forgiveness. Really? So you are saying to me, if I'm rich, I can bribe Allah and give him money, and that will make me granted forgiveness. If you don't like this translation, Abdul, we can change it for you. Which translation you like? I know that Muslims are translation sensitive. The funny, if it's my translation, they will accuse me to be a liar. If it's their translation, they will not accept it. If ye, this is Yusuf Ali, loan to Allah a beautiful loan. There's a beautiful loan. I want to take a beautiful loan to buy a house. And I pay back the bank in heaven. I will double your credit. And he will grant you forgiveness. Grant them forgiveness for giving you money. Forgiveness is granted if we pay. Now I understand why they say in America, no money, no honey. Hello. It is me you looking for. If you pay Allah, you will be forgiven. Hello. And now all the Muslims, they are putting their hands in their pocket. They want to pay Allah once after once. Criminals, killers, thieves, child molesters. I mean, why you want to? You don't even need to repent. Give Allah alone. It says, I grant you forgiveness. And this is a chapter 64, verse number 17. And by the way, Muhammad, he made many verses about giving Allah a mortgage. Mimi Hijab, after he made a debate with David Wood, he recited this this verse here, asking the Muslim to make to give him money. Hello, brothers and sisters. As you see, we are the one who defending the faith, brother. And then he start reciting the Quran, chapter 2, verse number 245. Who he give Allah alone, a godly loan, Allah will increase his mindfold. Hello. Scam. And you cannot prove me wrong. With this, I want to say thank you. Our topic today was about the privilege of the Prophet of Allah, which is privilege about his private part, about his pocket, about women's sex, and about the booty. And by the way, I did not mention all the privilege. As an example, Allah, he promised Muhammad a power of 4,000 men in heaven in sex, which is really disappointing. 4,000 men only. I mean, come on, Allah. This is a prophet of God, and you give him a power of 40,000 men in heaven. What he will do with it? Only what you will lose, make it 80,000, make it 70 million. Only 4,000 men. I think we should sign a petition against Allah for not being fair with the prophet. He got a power of 4,000 men in heaven. Look, in earth it was 40. In heaven it is 4,000. You remember the story of Ali Baba and the 40 thieves? What are you talking about? 4,000. Trump, he have the power of 4,000 horses now. Go and see how many women they say they step with him. Come on, like, come on, Allah. This is a prophet. This is not a Trump. Only 4,000. Why? This is not fair. This is the favor, the best of mankind. I mean, what you will lose if you make it like, okay, what about instead of 4,000, make it 4,001? I mean, why you are being cheap? I'm really, really disappointed about Allah, and He's being unjust and not fair. Unbelievable. Thank you guys for being here. May the Lord bless you, and I hope we did not hurt the feeling of anybody. But if we hurt your feeling, invoke Allah to send you a dish of shish kebab, and you will get the power of 40 men, and that will make you powerful, so you can fight me. Thank you very much. Always, cults expose itself. We did not expose Muhammad, he exposed himself. If Muhammad was a decent man, he will not ask for all those privilege. But because he is a cult leader, he cannot hesitate, resist the temptation of the devil, for he work for him. Follow those who ask you no wages. This is what the Quran says, and we prove it that Muhammad, he broke that command from Allah supposedly, and yet he claimed that Allah is the one who gave him the privilege of money and sex and power and penises. How that can be from God? This is a question I will leave it to the Muslims, and feel free to answer it. And I will see you again next time. I'm very disappointed Muslims did not call today, but maybe next time they will have the courage to call me and to prove me wrong. Until then, Christ is Lord, Islam is false, and see you soon again. Bye-bye.